At Oxylance, our first priority is delivering high-quality, safe products to our customers. Our QA/QC program begins with our receiving process. All tubing and pipe goes through an inspection process before the material is accepted in inventory. The inspector documents the outside diameter, wall thickness, weld seam, and end finish. After the receiving inspection, the material is moved to the proper inventory storage area. Oxylance uses state-of-the-art computer software that provides the production manager real-time reports on everything from sales orders to shipments. When a sales order is entered in the system, he knows right away if the material is in our extensive inventory or if it needs to be produced. For orders that require production, a barcode work order is issued that specifies the material and all of the labor steps required to produce the finished product. Material is pulled from raw inventory, tagged with a barcode work order, and it is put into the production schedule. At each labor step, production personnel log in and out of the work order until the finished product is completed and transferred to finished goods in the inventory. End finishing is one of the most important steps in manufacturing burning bars and lance pipe. Whether it is plain end, expanded end, or threaded end, the finished products must have high-quality end finishes that meet close tolerances that will properly seal to prevent oxygen leaks. Production supervisors monitor every step in the manufacturing process. The threading machine expander and deburring operators visually inspect every piece of pipe as it comes out of the machine. The production supervisor inspects threads at regular intervals with a thread gauge. The same inspection process is followed in expanded end or quick connect and deburred or plain end pipe. Equally important in the end finishing process is the lubricants that are used in the threading and expanding machines. Oxylance uses non-flammable, water-soluble lubricants that are easily removed in our cleaning process. All burning bars and lance pipe are thoroughly cleaned for oxygen service. For lance pipe, once the pipe is cleaned and inspected, the bundles are bagged to ensure the material stays oxygen clean, and product ID labels are placed on each end of the bundle. The ID tag identifies the material by diameter, length, wall thickness, end finish, and bundle count. Pipe or tubing that will be used to manufacture burning bars goes through the end finish or cutting process first. It is then cleaned for oxygen service and inspected. The tube bundles are tagged with a barcode work order that identifies the finished product and what size wire is required. Wire for burning bar production is straightened and cut on high-speed wire machines and then goes through the same oxygen cleaning process. Wire is manually inserted in the tube. When a bundle is completed, it is inspected to ensure proper wire count, and the material is then moved to the crimping press. Before the bars are crimped, the press operators make a final inspection of the wire to ensure that the wire count is correct and that the wire is in the proper position in the tube. As the burning bars are crimped, they are packaged in sub-bundles of either 5 or 10 pieces according to the diameter. Both ends of the sub-bundle are wrapped in protective plastic to maintain oxygen clean. A safety data sheet is placed in the plastic bag on each sub-bundle. The sub-bundles are then band into master bundles of either 50 or 100 piece. When an order is ready, the material is pulled and staged for shipping. The shipping department then prints out a packing list and bill of lading. As the material is loaded on the truck, the ID tags are checked against the picking ticket, the packing slip, and bill of lading. The person loading the truck signs off, verifying that the proper material is being shipped. A copy of the signed packing list and bill of lading is returned to the shipping department and filed with the sales order. Oxylance stocks a large inventory of accessories such as lance holders, oxygen lance hose, regulators, safety clothing, and sure-cut systems. For these products, Oxylance has a 3,000 square foot clean room manufacturing building on site where products are cleaned, assembled, and stored in inventory. Holder parts are cleaned, inspected, and assembled by a technician. The assembled part then goes to a second person for a final inspection. Both technicians are required to sign off on the final paperwork. The Oxylance cutting torch or burning bar system requires an oxygen system capable of supplying the required pressure and volume, a high volume oxygen regulator, oxygen hose, a burning bar holder, and high quality protective clothing. Oxylance recommends Torchwear Carbon X or aluminized Kevlar protective clothing. Both are featured throughout this video. Liquid oxygen can be used. However, it requires a manifold for multiple liquid containers and a vaporizer capable of supplying the proper